how much do these gurus actually make from these live free events they run and say that they're going to give you everything they did to make $10 billion in one day? I can tell you how much they make because I actually ran a few for some people, and let me show you one of the most recent ones we did and how much you can spend on ads on cold traffic to make how much, right? So let's just get to the chase and share my screen. Cool. So here you can probably see that we spent $7,699 on ads in total in about 2 weeks, and we got 1723 people registered. This is reported a little bit lower. For those who have ran Facebook ads in the past, they probably know that Facebook really misreports these type of registrations. It was around 2K from this, and the cost was about $4 each. And some of these costs are insane, like $2, $1.56 on average, 62% conversion rates from cold traffic. Out of 100 people, 63 people are converting. Some of them are 37, 35, 30%. But this was Q4. Everyone makes an excuse. Hey, your cost is gonna be so insane in Q4. Your cost is gonna be like fucking 3 times what you're gonna pay. It's gonna be like $100 per lead or some shit like that. I mean, honestly, these leads, not all of them are the best, but I'll show you the results, how much we made out of this. Who wants to see? Guess how much we made. We spent $7,699 for 1 day of an event. How much did we make back? Did we make 2 times that? Did we make 3 times that? No, we made 10 times back. So we made $100,000. The client collected $100,000 right on the event. So right when the event was running, and in 2 hours, right after the pitch was made, $100,000 was collected. Now, a lot of you might say, hey, this is unfair. Like, someone just runs an event and 100K they collected, they're just selling this bullshit course or something. Well, here's the thing. In order to sell on that event, you have to think for 150 people to buy over the next weekend or so. It's gonna require you to give out some value in order to get some customers. Your customers don't really buy if they don't see the value there. So person really needs to do the value, and that's where 3-4 weeks of preparation comes before this type of day, which comes in where you can collect 6 figures in advance. Now, with this, you have to consider that there's some other costs as well, like fulfillment costs, and rest assured, like emails, SMS. So probably about on the marketing side, you spend about 9 to 10 grand. You'd make 10x your money. Probably even more, because those leads keep coming in, and then there are sales commissions and stuff if any closer or setter is involved. But here's just a small perspective on what you can do if you run a webinar, they say, or an event type of funnel, and you can run it regularly, and this one type of funnel can bring you consistently 6 figures on one day. You can maybe run it once every month, brings a hot lead inflow, like 2,000-3,000 people coming in. Good for your sales team, good for your business to have some cash flow and some recurring leads which can be nurtured. Watch your content over the next few weeks, not next few months, and you can retarget them with ads. You can retarget them with your emails, and a lot of stuff you can do in order to collect more cash and get more sustainability in your business as per se. That is why I really like webinar funnels, and this is one of my favorite funnels which I like to run alongside other funnels, but it has a lot of value for the least amount of cost. Usually registrations come really cheap if you're marketing your event really well, like Iman Gadzhi or someone else. You might have seen these people always pitch these events, and they collect millions of dollars on these events, and they have leads coming in for months to come. So they don't have to worry about running more ads. They just need to worry about making more content, which can be easy for them with the amount of people they work with. Drop a comment in the on this video, on this TikTok, wherever this is, and I want to see if people want to see more of these type of case studies, and I can show you a few of them. Maybe I just even run a small one for my own part shared business I work with, and maybe we run a webinar funnel there, and I can document it all through and show you how you can make money from my mistakes. But you gotta take and know, not everyone is gonna be spending about 10 grand and collecting back 150K on the day. It's, usually because that particular type of client has a good audience and a good offer, and not everyone has an offer which is good. I've seen like people suck at this shit, like spend 2 grand on ads and made nothing back, or spend 10 grand on ads, they nothing back. Spend 30K, made back 10K. I have a client who just wants to collect break even. So we spent about 2 grand for them on the ads on the front side. We made about 3 grand. 1 grand profit to software company, but they sign long-term contracts, and their LTV for each customer is about 6 to 7 years. So they made back like fucking 30-40K technically on that, with the contracts and stuff like that. So that's around 10x return. So that's what we typically like to see, a 5 to 10x return, or some type of recurring revenue which is going to come, and some type of value funnel, because it attracts a lot of people coming in. Once people are inside your funnel, once people are inside your pipeline, then you can nurture them with content and with ads. You can retarget them consistently, ask them questions with your salespeople. Make sure your salespeople, are getting objections. If they're getting objections, they're getting these questions being asked. They know what's lacking, and as soon as you come up with solutions, you run ads and address those solutions in those ads, or in organic content, or in emails, or in SMS, whatever works for your business. But this is why I really like this type of funnel, because, as I said, it brings in a lot of hot leads, and those leads stay with you for a long amount of time, so you can nurture them and turn them into paying customers. And this works for not just info products, courses, software, technology. People don't even do it for e-commerce, but there's a lot of stuff you can do it for, and it works amazingly. And this is just one type of funnel which we use. There's a lot of other funnels that you can use to scale your business quite heavily to 500, 600, 500, 1 million per month, 2 million per month, those type of numbers. And I want to give you some perspective on what we can do further as well. So drop in the comments if you want to see another one of these live ones, another one of these case studies, and I can show you the results we spend on ads, maybe even show you the content for some of them, and then you can see how simple it is to run this type of funnel.